Welcome to the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It's game one of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Washington Wizards. Hello, everyone. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand. Here we are, game one, best of 7 in the series. All right, Jeff, what's the mindset going into game one?
I think both teams have to think about getting off to a good start. You always want to start game one setting the tone.
Gets inside. Oh, no! He just crushed the defender with the slam. And here's another look at that amazing dunk. Well worth the replay.
He's playing downhill right now. All of his force going to the rim.
4 minutes gone by in the first. Philadelphia's down by 2. To Covington. And he curls in. Oh, what a play! He gets the slam and the and one. Talk about insult to injury.
Oh my, that is a big-time finish right there. Finishing through contact for the possible three-point play with a hammer dunk.
Johnson jump shot. Great board work on the offensive boards. Excellent ball movement around the perimeter. The nice play, sinking the 3. Looks like we'll have a timeout. For 3, off the catch and shoot. Knocks down the three-pointer off the quick release. J.J. Redick with 9 points and 1 rebound.
All kinds of confidence on that three-pointer.
Pretty backdoor play. Puts it up. Backs it in for 2.
Good poise, good balance, great finish in the paint against quality defense.
To Redick. It'll count if it goes. Oh, and it counts as the quarter comes to an end. And here's another look at that spectacular play. Off the pick. Oh, what a costly turnover.
That's the last thing they needed right there, Mike. A critical mistake.
Kicks it out to the corner. Oh, he knocks it down. Queued up and ready to go. Here's that play one more time. Is 121 to 105. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
With a narrow victory on the scoreboard. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the 3 ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Wizards must be devastated after such a close loss. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington.
Game track. Assists. Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
To Redick. Puts it up from downtown. That's good. J.J. Redick with 9 points and 2 assists.
And what you're seeing here is both teams being very unselfish.
Oh, excellent screen. Puts it up, deep corner shot. The nice play, sinking the... Oops, gets hit in the head with that pass. For 3 with 1 on the clock. Bang, another 3. And here's another look at that three-pointer.
That's a thing of beauty right there. The three-point shot, nothing but net.
To Crawford. And he curls in, goes to the goal. What a finish from Jamal Crawford. And here's another look at that spectacular play.
Are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Wizards don't have the halftime lead, but they've got plenty of points. This kind of offensive output can be difficult to maintain. But if they can do it, it'll be very impressive, no matter what the outcome. These are the guys getting buckets for the Washington Wizards.
Player of the half.
Joel Embiid is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the top plays. And we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
The shot clock down to 12 seconds remaining. And Jamal Crawford with a nice look, sinks it. And here's another look at that solid finish at the rim.
Pushing the tempo, attack the rim, even in close games in the second half.
Redick's looking for the screen to get himself open. Fires from three-point range. And J.J. Redick with a nice play, sinking the 3. He's averaging 14 points per game this season.
Made the most of his opportunity, and he knocked it in. 3 ball.
Going in. The final score is 113 to 101. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying good night.
Here we go with the EA Sports. Finished with a narrow victory on the scoreboard. The most eye-opening part of this game was the excellent field goal percentage. The way they scored the ball was simply stunning and worthy of every compliment. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Wizards must be devastated after such a close loss. When a team goes back and review the film, coach will probably find areas of improvement. But one thing he can't say is they should have shot better. They did a great job of scoring in this game. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Washington Wizards.
Player of the game.
Redick put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level. And now, of course, the shot chart.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Curling in, nice penetration, now to the basket, count it, plus the foul. Bradley Beal picks up his 3rd personal.
That's great body control right there. Finishes the shot and now goes to the free throw line.
Nine left on the shot clock. Embiid with the posterizing slam in his face. And here's the replay with another look at that spectacular dunk. What a crowd pleaser.
Raise your hand if you've seen this story over and over again tonight. Dribble pin.
Won't go. Loses the defender, puts him on the floor. Throws it back.
What were you thinking?
Embiid's trying to get down low. Pulls up after a nice crossover and sinks the two. We've got that replay for you right now. He's got 15 points in this game.
Once again, good mid-range pull-up off the
16-95. For Jeff Van Gundy and our entire EA Sports crew, this is Mike Breen saying thanks for joining us and good night.
Sixers got themselves a win here today. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. Here are the guys who put up the most points. For the Philadelphia 7, the Wizards just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Washington.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Joel Embiid did not shy away from contact in this game. He did the dirty work, getting plenty of rebounds to help his team get the win. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Hello, everyone, and welcome as we get set for a matchup between the Washington Wizards and the Philadelphia 76ers. Good evening, everybody. Along with Jeff Van Gundy, I'm Mike Breen, ready for a terrific game tonight.
Philadelphia's had their way so far, leading 3-0. Can't get any more dominant than the way they played so far, Jeff.
complete and utter domination. Mike, you used the correct word. I expect this to be over soon.
Oh, that's a get out of my way. I'm throwing it down. And here's another look at that spectacular play.
Oh, he just stole his heart with that dunk right there.
Kicks it out to the corner. Crawford, the help defense looking to converge. Oh, is he feeling it? That's an 11-2 run for the Sixers. They're on to the conference semifinals.
You want to play as few games as possible in an NBA playoff picture. Here, the sweep was critical to resting their bodies and resting their minds as they advance to the next round.
Have advanced to the next level, but the goal remains the same: win an NBA championship. Little by little, these guys are doing it one by one. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Wizards were hoping for a different postseason future, But now it's about what ifs of the past. The reality of the offseason is now upon them. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Washington Wizards.
Player of the game.
Joel Embiid earned the award the hard way, and that's by doing it around the rim. He took the elbows, put in the effort, and came away with a significant number of rebounds.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. We handpicked them for you. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a chance to check out the playoff bracket.